Hey everyone, welcome back. 7 Days to Die. We are gonna chop down the house today. But first, before it gets nighttime, we're probably gonna chop the house down at night. I want to go check to see if the stuff respawned. I feel like it's been 3 days. I feel like I've got the CSGO Katowice grand final on over there. And I was hoping Luminosity would... What? What the deuce? Wow. Alright. Well, I guess we don't have to worry about that. It was Luminosity versus Fnatic. And I like Fnatic. I mean, they're the best in the world. They show up when it's time to play for playoffs. But I like Luminosity too. I just think the way they play, they're aggressive, you know, Brazilian team, kind of, I don't know if you could say they're from NA, but they're not from EU, and everybody says EU is everything. But, you know, the Brazilians are good, really good. So, unfortunately, as it stands right now, they were way up in game one. It's a best of 5. Fnatic came back and won. And then game 2, they kind of just got blown out on cash. Now it's on game 3, and they're playing on Inferno, and it's 15-15, and it's going into overtime right now. Just going to go into overtime, which is crazy. And they were ahead, too. And Fnatic's a good Inferno team, really good. And they actually were up, and then obviously when they switch sides, it gets crazy. It's like you think that someone's so far ahead, and then they switch sides, and then that's it. All right, so we have purple rocket launcher receiver, purple rocket launcher stock, and a blue barrel. What does it take to build this bad boy? This is for a rocket. Do you really have to find these parts too? Do I have to make this in the forge, right? Oh, okay, you can make a rocket casing in the forge. If you've actually got wood in here. And then you can make a rocket tip. How do you make the... Did I just hear somebody breaking some... How do you make the rocket launcher? Oh, I know. Assemble. Rocket launcher parts. We have everything but the parts. Magnum parts. I don't see any in here. So close. 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4. Okay, give me this and give me this. So, what else does it take for a rocket? Those 2 things. Duct tape and gunpowder. 50 gunpowder? Holy a cow. 50 gunpowder. And some duct tape. I have 1 duct tape. It takes 3 duct tape. Alright, glue. And... what is it? Glue and... yeah, glue and cloth. That's what I figured. Okay. Delicious. We can make ourselves a rocket. Craft. We're gonna make ourselves a rocket even though we don't have a rocket launcher. Rocket time in the city. Let's see what this bad boy looks like. There she is. Look at that. We've got ourselves a rocket. Now we just need rocket launcher parts Maybe we could find some in the Shotgun Messiah. All right, let's go up top. It's going to be... It may go into nighttime, but we're going to go up here. We're going to see what we can do with this house. Now, here's my idea. I already started chopping this. My idea is maybe I can work from the top down without having the whole thing fall. We'll see. We shall see. I have a feeling that this top ridge here ties the two sides in together. Wow, that's pretty stout, whatever that was. Not this one, but the next one down. I think is going to be the one deciding whether this whole house falls in and crushes my mini bike. It wouldn't be the first time. It definitely won't be the last time. Oh, these first two here are the ones that 500, 100. Okay. Little side pieces. All right, this is the fascia stuff, so this isn't telling us whether it's going to work or not yet. It's the next two. This one and that one, I think, will dictate whether this thing's going to fall on our faces or not. Why you do that to me? At least we've got a good axe. Break it down. Break it down, fellas. Oh, Fnatic's up in overtime. I think they're going to win. They've already got 2. All they have to do is win one more this game, and it's done. They're just so good when it comes to playoffs. It's like they don't miss shots, right? The thing about CSGO is these guys are all great players, but it's like you got to hit your shots, and they hit every shot. Even when they're on like an eco round, where they've got pistols and they get deagles and they headshot dudes that are carrying around carrying around rifles. It's just crazy. You can't compete with that. You got to be on point. They're so, it's like traditional with sports teams, esports, regular sports. If there's teams that are used to being in the spotlight, if there's teams that are used to being at the pinnacle of the top of their game, right? They're used to competing at those types of events. Well, you get someone else in there who isn't used to that. Maybe they've played great, but once you get to that point, the pressure's on. It's a whole different ball game. And that's what Fnatic even said, because Luminosity actually beat them in the qualifiers in that tournament, and like Fnatic's like, well, qualifiers and the finals are two different things, So either like, are you guys scared that these guys are going to beat you? But it's like Cinderella story. Luminosity did so good, they didn't lose leading up to the finals, and then it looks like they're going to lose, unfortunately. I do like to see dynasty type teams, like teams that just win and win and win. But I do like to see Cinderella stories, where someone maybe is the underdog and they come up and beat the big guys. That's pretty cool too. But I do like dynasties, man. I do. Meaning, a team that just like nobody can beat. They just keep beating everybody. It's pretty cool. Because it's rare, right? It's rare with so much talent on so many different teams, no matter what sport it is. There's so much talent that it's like, how are you supposed... See this? This one here? This is the one I'm worried about. Might as well chop it now. Because these two sides could fall in. How do I get those lights? I want those lights back. I've been waiting forever to actually do this. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but hey, we gotta chop this bad boy down. You can't mess around with Charlie Brown. Like I said, at least I've got a decent axe to do this. We actually only kind of need to chop it down to a certain point. We could keep the wood on the inside, give it a little bit more refined look on the inside. So all I have to do is take off the top from the concrete block to here. This one. I say all, but these being 500 and then 100. So 600 total, and those are kind of a pain in the butt. Oh, it's 17-15. This game's over. Fnatic's gonna win. Dang it! I'm just looking over. It's muted on my other computer right now playing. Oh, that's it. No, not over yet, but I think it's over. They're switching sides in overtime. First team to 19 wins, and it's 15-17, so... Unfortunately, the Cinderella story doesn't look like they're gonna win. Look at her. Oh, you evil. Evil. Evil! She's like, I'm gonna mess up your day, Meaty. I'm gonna come over there and start screaming. Start screaming. 18-15. Wow. Yeah, 18-15. This game's over, man. This final's over. So, Fnatic won last year, too. Katowice, it's in Poland, the World Finals. Or World Championships. It's one of the big majors. Now, for you guys, for like the North American teams is different. There's going to be an MLG event coming up pretty soon. I think Columbus or something. And I'm rooting for Team Liquid. They're supposed to be like they put together a pretty good team. I don't know. I just you got to have a home team that you like. Oh wow! I broke my axe. Awesome. That's pretty good, huh? I went so far and broke it. I think it's forged iron to repair. Repair? Down to green. Delish. Whatever. It is what it is. It'll still chop good. It'll still chop good. Alright, I gotta get back up there now. We're doing pretty good on it. It's not taking that long. Not really. Walk around. Now, if I had a chainsaw, that's kind of why I was hoping that the store over there respawned, so I could hopefully get the last piece to the chainsaw. Because if it's a decent chainsaw, it would just be going through this stuff good. You know, once they did the whole rating system of tools and stuff, once you got a purple, it kind of was better than the chainsaw, but I don't know. I don't know, it's still pretty fast. You don't seem to run out of... Oh, it's over. Darn it. Wow. They got 3-0'd. Meaning it was best of 5, and they didn't win one of them. The first match, they were up like 12-3. This first one to 16, by the way. Switch sides, Fnatic came back and won. And then this one, they were up pretty good too, and they switched. Some of these maps are it's deceiving because one side is better than the other. You know, it's CT versus T, terrorist versus counter-terrorist, and one side is better than the other. So somebody might do really good, and you think, oh, they're going to totally blow it away, but then the comeback is real, so... Yeah, it's unfortunate. These guys played really good leading up to this point. They just didn't... I don't think they had the shots, the strategy that Fnatic has, and Fnatic wins it again, man. The dynasty is real. Swedish! I'm pretty sure they're Swedish. Yeah, they're Swedish. They're hoisting the trophy right now like it's the Stanley Cup. They're gonna drink beer out of it. Man, this is taking a long time, you guys. Come on, work faster, please. I want to change. I was holding off to get a chainsaw to actually do this, but it's not gonna happen. Hello, doggy. Yeah. See, it could get interesting here in a minute or so that it's going to be nighttime. Being attacked. Na, 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 na. One good thing is it hasn't fallen down, so that's good. As soon as I say that, it's gonna fall. Doggy. Doggy. Shouldn't have went out in the open, bud. It's dangerous out there. I have a feeling, I think I should take this ridge down. I think if the ridge is here by itself and I take off one side, maybe it'll fall. I don't know. Could be guessing at this. Well, actually, I am guessing at it because I don't know for sure, but I just don't want it to fall because what happens when this stuff falls, it's going to disintegrate my mini bike down below and it's going to pile up a bunch of wood debris in there, which is a nightmare too. If I had some explosives. TNT? Ooh, a controlled explosion. Do they still have the other one? Oh, we could use barrels. We could just shoot a barrel. Alright. I can try one of these. What did it need? It needed this. It needed this. Plant fiber, paper, gunpowder, duct tape. Plant fiber, gunpowder, duct tape, and paper. Alright. TNT, please. TNT, it's dynamite. TNT, it's out of sight. You still cooking over here, little fella? You still cooking? Put that away, see if we're hungry. We were hungry. I mean, chopping down a roof, doing roofing is tough work. Man's got to eat and drink water. Okay. Wish me luck, people. Put this here, and how about you give me a barrel? Alright, wish me luck. I'm gonna put it on right up there. The end that has the most. I don't know if I can just drop this or this is the throne one. Let's not talk about that. Okay, let's maybe we can not talk about what just happened there. I set it down. You're supposed to throw it, and then I punched it. Hey, we don't, you know. Hey, look, you know, there's plenty of other things to discuss. Topics at hand. We don't need to. We don't need to say that Meaty decided to punch a stick of TNT, and yeah, didn't work out so good for him. Thank goodness for armor. I think it helped a little bit. This stuff's pretty stout. Like I said, a couple of these things are 600 hit points. It's funny looking at them from certain directions. It's like an optical illusion. Like, what am I hitting right now? So close. See, actually the debris is only like two hit it or quit it. There it goes. Doink. Got to be careful it doesn't go down and destroy my mini bike. Oh man. Building houses is no. That's what I don't want happening. Building houses is tough work. Destroying houses. The destruction part's supposed to be more fun. I probably should have did the barrel thing sooner, but I was afraid, man. I was afraid. They changed the TNT. The TNT used to be a lot better. Remember when it was like a stack? It was like a stack of TNT, and it looked like the size of the barrel. And it took all that, the powder charges and stuff to make it. It was way better. I wonder why they changed that. Because that was fun. That's back when you had, that was like before mines. Because you had to go and, you had to mine yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Oh, it's getting cold outside at night, apparently. Oh, look at that. It turns from whatever that was, like a chimney or something, into the wooden frame. Man, we did so good this episode, too. I know it's not the most exciting thing, but look at all the headway we're making with the roof here. This is going to make the whole building, I've got an idea. This is going to make the whole building look pretty cool. My idea, you want to hear my idea? My idea is to make that other side, that side, over here, and leave the center for the garden. Like, almost like, what do you call those things? Like a greenhouse in the center. But now it's gonna, both sides will look, I'm not gonna do all the metal trussing, I'll do it all out of wood, because the metal trussing you don't see from the outside. I think it'll look pretty cool. If I do say so myself. Look at this, we've almost gone through 2 axes. We're on the second axe here. I won't repair this one again, I'll make a new one. Make a new one and it should be blue again, so that'll be good. Come on, man. We're almost done. Delish. And Nutrish. Oh, somebody's out of stamina. Stamina. I think we'll stop here because stamina, and being that the axe is so low, I'm doing so much less damage, right? It just takes even longer to do. Look at that, though. So close. Alright, we need to... I think if we scrap this, it just turns into iron. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Axe, please. Give me an axe. Oops. That away. Have the wood debris. Debris. My name is Debris. 8 seconds. Yeah, I've got to get something on here, though. It looks weird coming up to... Oh, nice. This should really help. Is that hitting for 90? Yeah, it's hitting for 90 right now. Not terrible. Purple would be better. Purple's always better. Come on, baby. Now, tomorrow has to be the day I can go search the local stuff. I mean, I've done 2 days or 3 days already. 2 days. Just in this period of videos here. So close. See, at this point it might be smarter doing the ones underneath it and let that top part just fall and turn into wood debris, which is apparently a lot easier to break. It used to be just as bad, or it was weird because it would pile all up, you know? Oh, it's nighttime. 22! I'm so cold. Come on. Now I actually want you to fall. I actually want you to fall now. Come on, baby. You can do it. Give me some debris. Debris. Yeah. Got him, coach. That was a lot better. Alright. I'm tired. Alright, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. I will finish this one myself so you guys don't have to deal with that. I think we've done enough building. We'll probably take off and do some zombie killing. I would like to get the roof on that, though. Or whatever it's going to end up being. I think it's going to end up being a roof type structure. So that being said, you guys, thank you very much for bearing with me through that episode. I had to chop it down. It comes a time when you just got to do it. Stop putting things off. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'll catch up with you next time. Later.